Great day, beautiful beings. I pray all is well with you all. It's your girl Uni from Sacred Walks by Uni, and today you are watching Uni's Universal Talk. Now today we are going to be talking about the Ascension symptoms, and I'm specifically going to go over 5 Ascension symptoms. If you have been feeling foggy, all over the place, discombobulated, just not yourself, you feel as if something is wrong with you, there's nothing wrong with you and you are not going crazy, okay? You are literally experiencing Ascension symptoms, signs that your spirit is upgrading or it needs an upgrade. It is talking to you. It is telling you something. So hit that subscribe button, join this tribe and club, and come on over to Uni's Universal Talk, Sacred Walks by Uni community. Please like and share so that others can learn about this beautiful knowledge. All right, each one teach one. So let's jump right into it. I'm going to be looking down at my notes, and that's what I do, so I'm not all over the place. So let's get into it. Symptom 1: intense emotions and random crying. 1 minute you're laughing, next minute you are literally crying. You're all over the place. You're having this big old tantrum. You're feeling as if something is being done to you and not for you. And I say it like that because I always want you to understand that a lot of times things are being done for you. The universe is looking out for you with certain things. Okay, so intense emotions, right? You might feel like your life is literally falling out of your hands and you're having a mental breakdown. That's how it feels. It's very intense. It feels as if it's a breakdown. So when we say mental breakdowns, this is what I'm talking about. A lot of people are experiencing a need, an upgrade for themselves. They have to reach their higher self. So that's an ascension sign, right? So this is your energy body, because your energy before you're a physical body. This is your energy body purging. I wrote this down, so I have to look at my notes. This is your energy body purging suppressed emotions, trauma, and your old programming. Old programming from society, from your family, how you were raised, how you were brought up, your schools, your communities. You have to shed these things because a lot of these things that we have picked up on are toxic. Very toxic. And that's just another video in itself. We all know this, right? So these things we cannot keep in our computer, our brain. So when you watch my meditation videos, I speak highly on this. Your brain is your computer. What you choose to absorb is what's going to resonate into your system, because the computer is a system. Now you're downloading things that should not be within your system, your nervous system. Okay, guys? So, tip: you want to meditate. You want to learn meditation. You want to learn yoga. You want to get more into yourself. You want to allow the emotions to rise and pass. And a lot of times you can do that within meditation and such a sacred practice like yoga. You want to allow the emotions to rise and pass. And your breath is your anchor. Your breath is your anchor, meaning your breath is always where you're going to return to. Okay? Your breath is always where you're going to return to in any situation. All right? So you're going to breathe in. Inhaling at a 4 count, you're going to exhale out at an 8. And that's how you allow emotions to rise and pass. They'll come in, they'll come out, you'll return back to your anchor. All right, so let's get to it. So we're going to go right into symptom 2. But before we go into symptom 2, what was symptom 1? Intense emotions and random crying. Mental breakdown. A mental breakdown is a sign of ascension. Symptom number 2. Physical sensations, headaches, tingling, numbness in the body, pain. I need you to understand something. We just spoke about the body being an energy body before it's a physical one. Pain is stuck energy being manifested into your body as pain. It's your energy that needs to be released. So instead of, because you're not releasing it, your pain is in your joints. The pressure is in your head. Those are headaches. It's all over. It's resonating as a disease. It's resonating as a problem within your body. So you may experience head pressure, right? That's energy. The energy is becoming overwhelming in the head, and why you need to meditate. Ear ringing. A lot of people say that ear ringing is associated with something with your jaw. TMJ, patients with TMJ that develop pain within their jaw from chewing on hard foods, things of that nature, or grinding their teeth in their sleep, right? So that's a sign of stress. I don't mean to get off, I'm not getting off subject, but that is a sign of stress. So, but in the spiritual world, ringing in the ears can also mean communication from the universal realms, the galactic forces. That is an orbit that you're hearing. So these are energy upgrades happening in your physical body. Your breath teaches you. Your breath is intelligently made, meaning when you breathe in, you're breathing in new oxygen to clear out the old oxygen that no longer serves your body. Old oxygen, stiff energy, is the only thing it's going to do is manifest into some sort of disease and pain within your body. So symptom 2, physical sensations, headaches, tingling, numbness, body aches, pain within the body. Tip, stay grounded. Stay grounded. How can you stay grounded? Meditate, breath work, yoga, prayer, affirmations, nature. You see this beautiful green grass behind me? Nature. Just sitting there and saying nothing with your bare feet in the grass. Oh my God, if that's not medicine in itself, and it truly is, that is a video in itself. Nature can literally cure you just like that. Now, sea salt baths, balneotherapy, that helps with inflammation, pain within the body. Taking a nice warm bath with minerals and Epsom salts, sea salts within that bath. Okay, it's like a big medicine bath. All right, so we sell custom herbal blends. You can order them off the website. You can pick them up at the store location, 27300 John R. Road, Madison Heights, or you can order them offline, SacredWalksByUni.com. But we customly make herbal blends for you if you have a problem with diabetes, high blood pressure, yeast control. But this is something that you could put in your bath that's going to help with this pain, which is an Ascension symptom. You also want to hydrate. I wrote hydration down on my notes because hydration is a big one. You have to hydrate your body. You have to stay hydrated. Your body is made up of 70-something% of water. If you don't keep that water flowing good with its own purity with water, you will become sick. You will have a lot of diseases. And why there are a lot of diseases on this earth? Because people will pump their body more with soda, juices, sweets, all sorts of sugary liquids before they put water inside of their bodies. Okay, even tea, even drinking an influx of herbal teas can harm the liver. You have to have water. Tea is not water. You have to have water. At least drink at least drink 5 bottles of water a day. 5 bottles of water a day. Okay, 8 cups. 5 to 8 cups a day. Symptom number 3, sleep disturbances. Ooh, that's 90% of humanity, guys. You guys are not sleeping. I was not sleeping at one point. I literally had insomnia so bad. And I know that 95% of people out there in humanity has sleeping disturbances and issues. Why? There's a mass awakening going on. But not only that, Not only that, we need our sleep. We need our sleep as a human being. We need our sleep to heal, to be whole, to be fit, to be calm. You need your sleep for your body to function properly. Sleep is one of the most biggest essentials of your mind, body, and soul. All right, so sleep disturbances. Let's get into this. Can't sleep. You're up at what? 3 a.m.? 3 a.m. The ascension of the angels. The ascension of light. Light preparing to enter realities, paradigms, planets. It is when all light beings are ascending, praying, preparing for the day together. All universes are locking in from the Most High, the prana energy, the energy that we choose to call God, that we also choose to use behind the term Holy Spirit. So waking up at 3 a.m., it is a spiritual thing. It is a universal thing. We're waking up. Angels are tapping in, empaths, earth angels, chosen ones. We are locking in and we are meditating with purpose. We are up with intention and purpose. This is an internal time clock. But if you do not know this, this is an ascension symptom. When you start doing this, you have reached a certain frequency and you are ready to take your sacred walk. Your sacred walk, your shadow work, things that you must do to reach your higher self. And that takes ritualistic discipline, consistency. Ritual means consistency, guys. Okay, so just not being able to fall asleep, waking up at times of 3 a.m., we just discussed that, or sleeping unusually long, sleeping past the rise, going into the afternoon, waking up at 1 o'clock p.m., your body is saying something. Your body is literally telling you that it is being drained and that it needs to recalibrate. It needs to recalibrate. It has to repump itself with energy. It has to regain from source, prana, who we choose to call God, the Most High. We have to regain energy. And sometimes when we oversleep like that, that is telling you something. That is an ascension symptom. Your body is upgrading. That is another sign of an upgrade within your body. Your cells, your DNA, your nervous system. Oh, your nervous system is regulating itself through sleep. Okay? So during this time, especially when you're sleeping long like that, you want to know that your body is telling you something. When you're waking up at 3 a.m., especially between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., your body is telling you something. Okay? All right. So a tip, keep a dream journal, because a lot of times when you're awakening as well, I wrote this down because it's important to me. You're dreaming a lot. A lot of times you're going through different realities. You're going through different doors. You're having dreams. Okay? Whether they're real, fake, doesn't matter. Some are absolutely real. Some have happened. Some may happen. Or some just may be little clues. Not something that's actually going to happen, but something that's trying to tell you something in a dream. Okay? I remember saying to myself, I remember saying the affirmation that I am powerful. And I remember saying to myself, well, I am powerful, but I really got to get Sacred Walks by Uni out there. Like I'm helping people, clients. I'm grateful for that, but I want to help a lot more. I want this to go out. I want this to get out there to humanity. And I remember that night I had a dream, and I remember I was watching a documentary on Cyrus the Great. And that night I had a dream, and the dream went like this. I was walking through some sort of cave in the Middle East, some sort of country, and I couldn't see myself. It was just like I was there, and I can see everything in the external, but if I pulled up my arm, I couldn't see an arm, right? So I'm just walking, and I remember saying, well, who is Cyrus the Great? And I seen this figure thing standing there. At first it didn't have a face, but when it looked up, it had a face, and it looked like Cyrus the Great from the documentary, and it resembled my father, which was really weird and creepy. That kind of really creeped me out. So I remember saying to this deity, to this entity that was in mine, I call them deity, entities, spirits. I don't know what this was in my dream. So I remember saying, who is Cyrus the Great? And it looked at me, and it had like red eyes a little bit, and it said, you are Cyrus the Great. You are Cyrus the Great. You are powerful. And I had just said the affirmation, I'm powerful, that day. So it was a confirmation. So dreams tell you something, guys. Okay, so keep a dream journal. Trust what comes through. Okay, sleep disturbances. Something is trying to communicate with the universe, is communicating with you. Your body is upgrading. Your spirit guides, your ancestors with good intention, the ascended masters, they're all communicating. The angels were all communicating with you guys. All right. Symptom number 4, moving right along: brain fog, discombobulation, and forgetfulness. Oh my God. During this mass awakening right now, I can say 95% of humanity is having major brain fog right now. They're not remembering their appointments. They're forgetting certain things. They're all over the place. They're just being very forgetful. That's from institutions that I call, for example, if I'm calling to ask to pay a bill, to ask about something, about my house mortgage, just calling an institution, right? A bank. These, and you set up an appointment, or you set up for something to be done, or they had to do something on their end. It's not being met. 2025 right now, it is a major brain fog surge happening right now, from individual to individual. And why I meditate every night, every day, because that helps me stay away from brain fog. So forgetting names, if you're forgetting names, if you're forgetting appointments, you feel like you're in a daze. Again, I said discombobulated. It's not failure. It's just realignment. You're not stuck. You're realigning in real time. You're healing in your own speed, in your own light, in your own time. It's about you right now. It is about you and your higher self. Your higher self, who sits in the rim with the Most High. Yeah. That saying that you are God. We're all spirit. God is spirit. God is the top spirit. But we are spirits who reside there with the Most High. Some, not all. The prophet who you choose to call Jesus, that's why he seemed as the perfect man. And I said seen because you didn't see everything. His actions were just of pureness. His intentions were good. His actions were there to back that up. His love was just so big and so forgiving. It was just too much light. Okay? You're just realigning in your own time with your spirit, guys, right? You're knocking your ego down. And that's what Prophet Jesus spoke about. getting rid of the ego and rising to your spirit. That's why he said, and he mentioned that he was the only way to get there. Meaning what he was telling you, meaning that you had to take what he said. You got to listen and do what he said. That's the only way you're going to get there. That's what that meant. Do what I said and you'll be like me. Because I'm telling you what to do. I have the secret. I have the universe in my hand. This time is for you in spirit, for you to ascend into your greatest self. Ascension tools, guys, yoga, meditation. I'm going to keep repeating this throughout this video. Subscribe, because my members, this channel is going to receive powerful knowledge. You're going to receive knowledge on how to cure diseases. You're going to receive knowledge on how to clear this brain fog that we're speaking about in Symptom 4. Okay, you're going to receive so much. So, Symptom 4, brain fog and forgetfulness. Tip: meditation, yoga. Use gentle affirmations like, I trust the process of my awakening. Inhale at a 4 count. Exhale out at an 8. Inhale at a 4 count. Exhale out at an 8. I trust the process. I trust the process of my awakening. I trust the process of my awakening. Allow it to unfold and stay away from fortune tellers. People who say that they can tell your future, run far away from these people. And there's a reason why in the Quran it says to stay away from it. Not being holy, not being all righteous, because I don't do all that day. But I'm letting you know that your fortune, your future cannot be told, because it could be changed at the drop of a dime. Your future is created out of your present moment. Today, it can be one way. Tomorrow, it can be something different. But if you're stuck on something that someone told you, you may be following the wrong destiny. Somebody could have easily just destiny swapped with you. That's a whole nother video and a whole nother topic and discussion. So be mindful of these things, okay? I trust the process of my awakening. Allow it to unfold in real time. Symptom number 5. Woo, here it is. Gifts, gifts, gifts. Heightened intuition or sensitivity. This is one of humans' gifts. Intuition and sensitivity. Most humans, I didn't say all. You have to carry a certain type of empathy to receive. No. Yes. You have to carry a certain type of empathy to receive sensitivity to a certain extent. Not so much intuition. An evil person can have intuition. Evil person, to be honest with you, an evil person is very in tuned. They're just as much in the spirit world as a good person who prays to the Most High. Their God is just is a part of the dark world, dark force. Okay, so symptom number 5, heightened intuition or sensitivity. You're picking up on energy, signs, and synchronicity. You're picking up on signs of synchronicity. Wow. Signs. What are signs? Numbers. When they speak of numbers, communication through numbers, they say that the universe is communicating with you. They call them angel numbers. 1111, 555, 222, 333. Whole nother topic. I'm not going there right now, but that is a form of communication from the universe. So those are signs. They're telling you something. Synchronicities. You're seeing everything that points you towards the life that you want. You just got done telling the universe that you want to become a real estate agent and you want to make a successful career out of this. Next thing you know, You're going to the grocery store and you're seeing real estate, school signs on cars next to you. You're passing by billboards that have real estate on it. You're just seeing so much real estate. That's a synchronicity. That means what you're seeking is seeking you. What you're reaching for is reaching for you. Yo, that's true talk. You have to breathe that. You have to live that. Manifestation, law of attraction, what you want, you have to step into, right? So I say every rise, I am rich and I am powerful because that I am. That I am, I am, I am. So I step into that. I do not eat trash. When I go out to restaurants, I don't eat at, I'm not telling you that my meal every day is $100, but what I'm telling you that my meal every day is probably at least $20. If I'm not cooking at home, I eat at nice restaurants. I eat good places that source good fish, chicken. I don't eat nowhere cheap. You're not gonna catch me at a fast food. So that's what I mean. I'm stepping into this, right? I breathe money. I speak money. I don't worship money, but I do breathe it and I speak it because money is freedom and you do need it on this earth to do good things. Just like the bad people, they have it to do bad things. You need money to do good things. What is up with that? That's a whole nother video in itself. I'm so over the poor man thing. This world is ran by narcissists. So what are we talking about here? This world is ran by narcissists. They have all the money, but they're doing so much bad on this earth. So I'm gonna need a little bit of that cha-ching so I can do some more good on this earth. So you're tuning in to your higher self. Heightened intuition. The spirit world is calling you to tune in. You're tuning into your higher self. Right now, you're not concerned about what is going on around you. You're more concerned with self. That is a beautiful thing, guys. Duh. Being self-centered in that way. I'm not talking about being selfish and into yourself to the point where you're disrespecting and being nasty. I'm talking about to the point where you're working on yourself. So that way you can finally love yourself correctly. So that way you can love others correctly and others can love you correctly. Boundaries, right? So don't dismiss the signs. Journal them and follow your light and your intuition. You're not broken, but you're breaking through. You're not broken. You're not going crazy, but you are rising. You are awakening. And I just gave you 5 signs so that you know what is happening, right? So let's just recap. Sign number 1, intense emotions and random crying. We got this roller coaster of emotions, breakdowns going on. Physical sensations, headaches, tingling, pain, and body aches. What is your body telling you? You need to move that energy out, right? Symptom 3, sleep disturbances. No. Something is trying to communicate with you from God is trying to talk to you. Your angels, your spirit realm needs you to attune with them during this hour, right? Or they need you to sleep so that way you can recollaborate. Symptom 4, brain fog and forgetfulness. No need. Choose peace over chaos. Choose steady over haste. Take a breath, meditate, do some yoga and slow down. Symptom 5, heightened intuition or sensitivity. You're tapping into your psychic gifts. Intuition, clairvoyancy, consciousness. You're going into a higher frequency. You are ascending and tuning into your higher self. Okay? So again, you're not broken, but you're breaking through. So right now, we're going to take 3 deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. We're going to inhale at a 4 count. We're going to exhale out at an 8. And we're going to ground ourselves. Okay, this is a grounding exercise. So inhale at a 4 count. Relax your shoulders. Exhale out at an 8. Two more times. Inhale at a 4. Close your eyes, relax your shoulders, exhale out at an 8. One more time. Inhaling out a 4, hold, exhaling out at an 8. Inhale out of 4. Go back to your regular breath. How do you feel? Drop a comment. How do you feel? Do you feel calmer, more lighter, more at peace? That is a grounding exercise, okay? So get grounded, okay? So we took deep breathing exercises. We grounded our breaths together. So I want you to do this for me. Comment, I am awakening. If these signs helped you today, if you resonated with them, if they spoke to you and you spoke to them, go ahead and drop I am awakening in the comment. You can also message me, go through my email, the links below if you want to set up a consultation. I do give free consultations. The first consultation, I do give a free 15-minute consultation. And if you want to go further, dig deeper, one-on-one privates, virtual yoga, meditation, whatever the case may be, we can add that on, all right? So, again, comment I'm awakening if any of this resonated with you. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, so that way it can get out to other people. Spread the good stuff. Enough of spreading the wacky, deranged stuff. Spread the good stuff, all right? If you're feeling this, subscribe. If y'all are feeling this, subscribe to the goddess. Subscribe to your sister. All right? Now, thank you for tuning in to Uni's Universal Talk. And thank you for listening to the top 5 Ascension symptoms and signs that you are going through an awakening. And if you are going through an awakening, please know that I am here to help you along that journey. SacredWalksByUni.com, okay? Again, I do give free consultations, and we do have a ample of healing modalities and tools that can help you along your journey. Do not be fearful. Do not be scared. Get excited, okay? Because awakening and tuning into your higher frequency is a life changer, all right? Not only for you, but for others around you and for this earth. So thank you for tuning in again. Stay blessed, stay well. Again, subscribe, like, and share, and I'll see you on that next video. Peace, peace.